How's it going, guys? Welcome to another video. Uh, this video is going to be about my camera roll. Uh, this goes way back into 2001. This is when I started getting back into uh, photography. When I was a little kid, I had a disposable camera, and uh, so when I got older, I was like, you know what? In college, I got a Canon Rebel T3 or something, and then when I became older, I got the Fujifilm XT-4, and these images were on my Fujifilm XT-4 I captured. So when I first started, I bought the 70, no, the 70 through 300 millimeter lens, which you can get on for it's quite hefty on Amazon, the price, but I use that a lot. I don't know. I just use that lens a lot, and most of these I found out that I use that lens. Right now, I mostly shoot 35 millimeter on an APC sensor, so it's a little bit. Uh, but yeah, let's get into it. This first picture is the um, not Grand Canyon, but it's the second. Actually, it's the second biggest canyon in the United States, and it's called Baladero Canyon. And this was early morning, 7 a.m., and I used the 70 through 300 millimeter lens. I got too excited. I probably went all in with the lens, and I probably maxed it out. And so this camera has a 26 megapixel information sensor, and was there. I don't know which film simulation I was using. I don't usually edit my photos, but I'm getting to the point to where I want to edit my photos now in 2005. So I'm probably going to be using Lightroom again soon. But yeah, I just love the shadows, what it captures. It's like early morning. So the next one was at a car show. It's again in 2001. I really did not know what I was doing on my XT-4 camera. I probably had it on automatic or something, and then I look back at it in the background, like it's pretty much blurry, a fuzzy thing going on, because what I found out was that the aperture was set pretty low, and you can get that blur effect with action in the back. So I just found that out, you know. I was like, how did I get that shot? How did I make that shot? And I mean, I always watch YouTube videos, and like people always tell me you got to lower your aperture to make blurry photos. And I never listened until this happened, and I started paying attention more. But yeah, I like the shadows. Like this camera is crazy, dude. I look at my uh, all of my work back then. I was like, it's crazy sharp. Beautiful colors, beautiful, like sharp, and it's from a Fujifilm X-T4. This one right here, the reason I chose this one, it was at the same day it happened, 2001, same year. But it was like the red. I like the red, and the sun was hitting the red, and it looked really nice. I feel like I can crop into this picture and just focus it more on the red Chevy or Cadillac. But and I was using the 70 through 300 millimeter lens on this one as well. The same for the other one, I think. I don't know. I don't remember which lens I was using, but these other pictures, I want to be using the 70 through 300, and I've been noticing it a lot. Like I haven't been using that lens in quite a while, but here's another one. The reason I got this one, I want to show it because I don't know, it's a unique car, and the headlights look pretty cool, and you can tell they've been installed like it's not really from the factory kind of installation. It's more like um, DUI kind of thing. I don't know. I like the colors. I like the stripe on the car. I like how the sun was on it. I wish there was a car on the left was out of the way so I can get it in full frame, like full light to get fully lit. But you can't get everything perfect in photos and photography, especially like looking for that perfection shot. This other vehicle was back in 2001, and again I took it because it was the red color and it popped out, and it was a beautiful sunny day, and I had to capture this picture, and like the owner, I could tell, loves this car, and yeah, I love that vehicle. It's a cool looking vehicle, truck. So this one has a little story. I have a little story on this one. I was living at a small little town at the time, at 2001, and I always like to drive around. I had a Mustang, and I like just to joyride a little bit in it. And from far away, I thought this looked so cool. You could see it just by driving on this one road. You would see it like this, and then I stopped by, and I stopped on the side of the road, and I took out my Fujifilm XT-4 with the 70 through 300, and I took this picture. And so I probably was using the 300 millimeter max, like I zoomed in all the way through it, and that spiral right in front of it is a church, so that was captured. And then I posted on their Facebook page. There's a Facebook page that that captures all their nostalgic stuff. Like, it's an old town, so people usually live there and then they move away, and then they want to catch up with the old things that were there. And the guy posted it on his Facebook page, if that makes any sense. No, I posted on his Facebook page, and he was like, "Wow, this looks like a spaceship." And then people were like, "Man, that's where I used to work back in the way back when." And I don't know, this picture captures a lot of memories for not only me, but for other people who haven't lived there in a while. I like station wagons, and this was like a Mercedes, I don't know, 350D diesel. All I know, it's a Mercedes, and the guy just put some cool rims on it. And there's a guy standing in front of it, just looking at him, and the dude, I don't know, he's looking at the other cars. The guy that's in the Mercedes, he's looking at other cars. And so I like this photo a lot. And like the Mercedes is like a color green, like a dark forest green, which is like my favorite color. Like what I'm wearing is like basically my favorite color. So yeah, here's another picture of it. I took a better picture of it in the front. It's like a forest green. Again, the colors out of this camera XT-4 is pretty good. I think I was using classic negative maybe, or some other film simulations close to it. But yeah, I love it. Love the shadows, the guy in the car. I love the car. I wish I could have. I wish he offered me a joyride in that car. That'd be cool. So this one is, I was at a parking garage. Even though it's not perfect, the kid's not even in focus. The skateboard's not in focus. It's probably blurry. The kid's probably focused. It's just he's going pretty fast down the parking garage. But I just like the act. I guess it's an action shot, and yeah, I just like how the skateboard's placed on the floor. And again, I was probably using my 70 through 300 millimeter lens, and I can't really tinker with the aperture on that lens. So I was like, basically, you could basically have only control of the zoom, and of course, you have control of the shutter speed and of the ISO, but that's it doesn't let you control the f-stop on the zoom in lens. I don't know. I was messing around. Like I just had this camera, the XT-4, and I'm just messing around. And I zoom in. I'm probably at 300 millimeter right here, and this crow just like, I guess he's angry at me just for being there in his way, in his territory, or he wants me to leave. And the picture quality is so great. It's a 24 megapixel camera, guys, and I'm just getting good results out of this. 4 years later, I'm looking at these pictures and I'm just like, wow. So this one, I was underneath a bridge, and it was during sunset. It's April 2001 and 6:34, and I thought, I was looking at this and I was like, wow, dude, this guy's in his is in a he's a photographer, bro, and he's actually doing some stunts to get some photography done. And the commitment, bro. I mean, you can tell that he's taking photographs of that red Ford on the right, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I hadn't till this day. I don't know that guy. 4 years later, I thought this was cool at the time, bro. Like, so this was April 6:33 p.m. and near me are some bridges, and they look pretty cool when the sun hits them, when the light hits them perfectly. They look pretty cool. And there's this Camaro. What did I say? That it's a Corvette. Sorry, guys. Sorry if I got y'all offended. It's a Corvette, and I think he lives near me around here, actually. But yeah, it's a red calipers and black paint, and yeah. And I know I was using my 70 through 300 millimeter lens on this, so I was probably. And then I post this on Instagram, and then I was like, dude, I'm gonna get like at least 100 likes. Nah, dude, I just got, I don't know, 8 likes, and because this lighting is like perfect, bro. Like, I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool, dude. But you know what, guys? Today's social media, it's just everybody. I don't know, dude. The most I could say is that just keep on taking portraits. Keep on taking pictures out of your favorite camera that you like. And I know we have phones nowadays, but just keep going for what you like. I'm pretty sure an iPhone couldn't take this picture. I was zoomed in at 300 millimeter. But yeah, guys, this is like some old work that I had in 2007, 2007, 2001, and yeah, dude, like honestly, I'm trying to book some flights, trying to book some new places to go to for street photography, some POV street photography, and Mexico City. It always calls back to me. I know everybody wants to go to Japan, and that's where I want to go to, but I just feel like Mexico City is the next thing. It's of course my partner, not my partner, but it's like my neighbor because I live sort of close near the border. But I'm definitely gonna be going there, and also I have next week or 2 weeks from now I'm gonna be going to Austin, Texas, and I've never been there before, and so I'm gonna try to get some POV photography over there, and yeah, I'm glad you guys just love hearing me yap, and this has so far been a 20-minute video, but I'm probably gonna crop it down to, I don't know, 13 or maybe 10, because I'm talking a lot of gibberish. And yeah, guys, see you in the next video. Peace.